Hey guys, welcome back to Dabbles in DIY. I am so happy to have you here for another video. This is my third episode and I am having so much fun with all these DIYs. Today, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I believe spray painting is the entryway to most DIY projects. You're gonna come across a lot of old things and even new things in stores that might have a nice look and a nice shape and everything, or a nice style, but you don't really like how it looks in terms of color. And painting is one of the most inexpensive and effective ways to really transform something that looked one way to make it look, another way. So yes, I do believe that spray painting is the entryway drug into DIY. That was the case for me, so it might be the same for you. The only challenge though is when it comes to spray painting, it doesn't always go the way you want, right? You want like a smooth finish, you want things to look good, especially if it's like metal or glass. Those two substances or those two surfaces for some reason are the bane of my existence when it comes to spray painting, right? So I've got this here. It's like a plant hanger, and when I bought this it was silver and I decided to try and make it bronze, but as you can see it didn't go so well. Like, we've got these ugly drips. So in today's video I really want to talk about how to make any surface looks smooth and make sure that when you do spray paint, right, you're getting a smooth finish and that it doesn't look all drippy and that the paint doesn't run. So I wanted to do like a tutorial / like video showing you guys with a couple of items that I bought like cheaply, stuff that I'm actually going to put in my house. And so that's what this video is about, because what you're really looking for, I'm just trying to remove dust from this thing. What you're really looking for when you do this is a very smooth finish. So this is it's got some water because I was rinsing it out, but this is a vase that I bought. It was completely glass when I got it, like completely transparent and clear. And I spray painted it with, matte black spray paint. So this is the look that you're going for, but it's not always easy to achieve. And so that's what this video is about. I'm just going to take you through the process of actually making the things you spray paint look like they were not spray painted, just look like you bought them that way. And I'm going to get into some tips, some tricks, some helpful things that I've found that I do when I spray paint. And I just want you guys to learn from my mistakes. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to get right into this video and jump into our first project. So painting a smooth surface starts with canvas. I don't use plastic or trash bags because it always sticks to the bottom. But anyway, this is the little vessel that I'm gonna try and just show you guys and demonstrate how you can paint glass and make it look smooth like it was made that way. And the first thing is sandpaper. You can just like scruff up the glass and the surface of the glass with sandpaper just to give the paint something to adhere to. Okay, so now it's time to paint, and I'm just laying this thing down. I was trying to get my mark for the camera. And I'm just using flat gray primer by Rust-Oleum. I love this primer. I don't know what it is about this primer, but it just has this ability to smooth any surface. I never get any drips. I never get any spilling, nothing. This gray primer is literally a project saver. And listen, if you haven't heard this before, if you don't prime, you won't have success with spray paint. It's all in the primer. It makes the paint adhere to something. It makes the surface smooth. And whatever you're painting, please, for the love of all that is good, prime. I'm liking how it's looking after the coat of primer. Leave that to dry for a bit. And now we're back, and now it is time to actually go in with our color. So originally this was supposed to be heirloom white, but some things happened. And so when you're painting, you really just want to keep this can in motion. Do not stay in one area for too long. Move around the move around the item as much as you can. Do not. I promise you, if you I have made this mistake many times before. What leads to the pooling effect and the drip effect is actually staying in one place for too long. So move around, do tiny little sprays, like not like a massive, like it's not like you're doing graffiti, okay? You're literally just doing tiny little dabs with your paint, like just tiny little sprays. And that way you will get that smooth finish. So as I was painting, something very strange started to happen. For some reason, the spray function of this thing stopped working. I don't know what it was. I don't know if I did something or whatever, but it stopped spraying. And so we had to go back to the drawing board, or at least find a new color. And yeah, I decided to go in with a satin black or a flat black paint. And I kept this in because I just wanted you guys to see that this happens sometimes when you're doing DIYs. And the good thing here is that I had actually already covered the entire thing in the heirloom white, so I was just able to go over it after I let it dry for a bit. And so I actually prefer this color now that I look at it. I'm definitely glad that I went with this, but yeah, it was one of them happy accidents. And again, to reiterate, I cannot say this enough. Move around the object you are painting. Do not stay in one place, and do teeny tiny little sprays. Don't go back wild. You will end up with something you don't like. So that's just what I'm doing here until I'm happy with the coverage and happy with how it looks. And then this is just me coming in for a second coat. I'm not sure if it's the layers that were underneath or perhaps the sanding that I did earlier, but there is definitely some fractures in how the spray paint is appearing. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's terrible. But again, just going in with another coat and just making sure that I'm happy with the coverage. And honestly, I'm happy. And this is what we have. You can still see the little fractures, but I actually think it makes it look prettier. It makes it look nicer. So let's see what this little vessel actually looks like styled in my house. And now for the second project. This is like a tray, like a silver tray that I got, for 15 Rand. Yes, 15 Rand. Same drill, some flat gray primer, my favorite. This is not sponsored. And just same old, shake it up and start to spray and cover the surface so that you can make it smooth.
you go until the end of day. Just letting you know, we'll let water flow. Working 9 to 5, I'll bring your raincoat.
And now we go in with our gold.
Can we set it free? The feeling that we feel, set aside everything. Let it still be real. How about a round of applause to the setting sun? Let us dance away without getting anything done. Oh, oh. Feels like a road to something new. Keep me awake and I'll keep you. I'll let you be mine if you let me be yours. I know now is the time to fall in love. And as you can see when you look at me, I am pieces of what I used to be. Let me try. Just let me try. Let me try. Let me try. Feels like a road to something new.
So now that we've painted the top and the bottom of this tray, let's style it up. Okay guys, that was me trying to teach you how to spray paint like a pro, how to spray paint like a seasoned DIYer. And you don't need fancy equipment, especially if you're painting small stuff. It's just about the strategy and what you use it, and how you use it. I'm very happy with how this turned out. You know, I really like the look, you know, and it's really smooth. It's got a few bumps here and there, but I also think the imperfections make it look nicer. But this is, you know, a result I'm very happy with, and this is basically what we ended up with, and I'm very happy truly. So just remember, sand the surface if you can, prime the surface always, and take it slow when it comes to painting, right? Take your time, let every coat cure as much as possible, because that's another thing that leads to runs. But that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you find these tutorial style videos, you know, great, helpful, entertaining, let me know and I'll make more, because I know when I started DIYing, I used to just be furiously on YouTube all the time trying to find answers to the struggles that I was having. So I want to help you guys, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode, and please subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. Bye guys.